The Avengers. Jake Gyllenhaal, Michael Pena, and America Ferrera.
Ooh.
A powerful story of family, friendship, love, honor, and courage in which young Los Angeles police officers Taylor and Zavala patrol the city's meanest streets of South Central Los Angeles. Giving the story a gripping first-person immediacy, the action unfolds entirely through footage from the handheld HD cameras of the police officers, gang members, surveillance cameras, and citizens caught in the line of fire to create a riveting portrait of this. No wonder I've been seeing this trailer all over. This looks like a horrible way to edit a film there. The cops who risk their lives there every day and the price they and their families are forced to pay. Rated R for strong violence, some disturbing images, pervasive language, including sexual references, and some drug use.
Wow. And I can't stand these films with this kind of camera work. I just hate it.
It was good once. The Blair Witch.
Yeah, I did enjoy Blair Witch Project.
And it worked its way into NYPD Blue and other TV shows when you'd see a unsteady camera get a shot of Dennis Franz behind.
Oh.
But I saw Cloverfield not that long ago, and it's just jerky camera work. This actually looks like these videographers are much steadier than some of these things I've seen.
Who was videotaping them going at it in the bed there?
Yeah, that should have been, well, I guess they could have had the light on. Should have been that green night vision.
But who's videotaping it? Does he just have a camera set up in his bedroom?
Yeah.
All right, I guess that's normal.
I don't know where the cameras are attached. They don't seem to have hats on. Is it on their shirt? End of watch. All I can say is thank God I won't have to watch this in the trailer.
September 21st in theaters, September 22nd on DVD. All right, let's move along to House at the End of the Street.
Which looks good.
Does it? Jennifer Lawrence, Elizabeth Shue. Seeking a fresh start, newly divorced Sarah and her daughter Alyssa find the house of their dreams in a small, upscale, rural town. But when startling and unexplainable events begin to happen, Sarah and Alyssa learn the town is in the shadows of a chilling secret. Years earlier, in the house next door, a daughter killed her parents in their beds and disappeared, leaving only a brother, Ryan, as the sole survivor. Against Sarah's wishes, Alyssa begins a relationship with the reclusive Ryan. And the closer they get, the deeper they're all pulled into a mystery more dangerous than they ever imagined. Rated PG-13 for intense sequences of violence and terror, thematic elements, language, some teen partying, and brief drug material. Now, Ryan is the sole survivor. I find that fascinating. Don't you, Ed?
Yes, I find it fascinating there's somebody in the basement here. Did we see that yet? I'm not sure. Something or someone is hidden down in the basement.
Should I be going home and checking the basement of my house?
You should, especially if there's a door down there in the floor.
I don't have a door in the floor. Is this the Hunger Games chick?
Yes.
I saw that.
Oh, Dave.
I saw the Hunger Games.
How did you manage to see that?
On demand, someone in my household rented it.
Oh, boy. Another one of those, someone in your house rents an on-demand.
Have you seen that?
No, how was it?
It was all right. It was not a complete waste of time, nor was it a spectacular film. Some good action, some good sequences. And once again, we talk about a film that we are not actually showing right now.
Well, at least someone in the film is in that.
But it was, it was all right. There you go, The Hunger Games. I just said it.
It was supposed to have been bloody. The book was bloodier than the film. Like they had to appeal to the young girls.
Yeah, there was little, if any, blood in The Hunger Games. So maybe a little slight spattering here and there, but it was, off screen.
There you go. Little spooky movie for September.
Never buy a house at the end of the street.
No.
You want to be at least the second from the end.
Don't go in the basement.
And don't go in the basement.
Last House on the Left.
there you
That's
go.
another one that's the last house.
And God forbid that you buy the last house on the left at the end of the street near a hill that might have eyes.
That there might be level 3 sex offenders. Check your colony website.
Any particular motel in the area?
I wonder if they're still loaded into that hotel over there. I haven't heard a lot of buzz about that in a while. They might have moved them out of there.
Oh, maybe they have their own tournament, like you have your Texas Hold'em tournaments. They all get together on a Monday night.
Of course, there's an interesting clan hanging out right outside on Central Ave at one of those motels up there. A whole collection of folks sitting out there on a couch that's been dragged out into the street, and they're cooking on a hibachi. Well, entertaining.
They probably found that couch down the street outside the Salvation Army and just
probably
dragged
did.
it down the road.
Ah.
All right, Ed, what do you got next? Is it time for our DVD releases?
We have DVD releases, things that are out this week.
Okay, one of them would be what? That Watch that we just saw?
What's that?
The movie, The Night Watch? What Watch film?
Oh,
End of Watch?
End
that,
of Watch.
That should be coming up here.
That might be on here.
The Complete Adventures, what is this? All
This
the films?
is all for Indiana Jones on Blu-ray in a set here. Complete Adventures. They're not including that TV show, apparently.
Oh, there's a cabin in the woods.
This was supposed to have been pretty good. An interesting twist on the cabin in the woods story.
Didn't know it had a story.
Evil Dead.
Katy Perry. Oh.
Now the 3 people that saw this in the theater can now enjoy it at home. Everybody else I don't know about. Won't be in 3D in this version. Probably there is a version out there. Part of Me.
The television
This is
stuff.
interesting. It's Steve Martin's 70s specials.
Mm-hmm.
He had about 3 or 4 specials. Comedy is Not Pretty or whatever is Wild and Crazy Guy. Interesting. And probably those wacky guests from the 70s like Cher or whatever.
Monster Squad, Ed. That poster looks kind of familiar.
It does now that I look at it.
You might want to redo your work.
Originally I did do a triangular type shop, and then I scattered everybody around. This was a TV show, and that's, I believe, Fred Grady from the Love Boat.
Grandy, I believe.
Grandy,
As who?
as this nerdy guy here with the.
Oh,
bow
there
tie.
you. Oh, and the bow tie. Yeah. And look at the hair on Frankenstein. Come on.
That's the old forehead piece and wig thrown on some guy there.
Fred Grandy. Ooh, The House of Exorcism. And Lisa and the Devil.
Apparently, it's the same film. It was Lisa and the Devil, and then The Exorcist came out, and they changed it to House of Exorcism. They filmed a couple shots, extra scenes at the end.
Is that Telly Savalas?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
And what was her name there? The Swedish. Ilsa? No.
Anita Ekberg.
Inger Stevens? What is her name?
Well, there is an Inger Stevens.
Well, whatever. She is that that Swedish broad from the 70s movies.
Swedish
There she. Elke Summer, yeah. That's
Oh,
who
that was
it
Elke
is.
Summer?
Yes.
Wasn't she a Bond girl?
No, she never was.
Wasn't she in Dr. No or something?
That's
Come on.
That's Ursula Andress.
Oh, well, Swedish, whatever.
50th anniversary of James Bond this year, which I think we might turn up in one of these DVDs. Not this week,
If you
though.
say so.
There we go. Okay, let's see. You have something going on, Dave.
Well, just something I caught. A tragic story. Let me give you a brief reading of this. Are we ready, producer? No. Well,
He's
I'll
not
read a
ready.
little.